Okay guys, I'm back at the boat with a few miscellaneous. um, the hatch on the floor there, the hinge was completely rusted, so I took it home, sanded it, painted it, changed the hinge to a new stainless steel, because apparently the one that I put there before, it wasn't really stainless steel, it was Home Depot stainless steel. Then I got these plastic windows that I have to install, that they go here in the opening to the zippers were missing some teeth, and I took it to my canvas guy and he put new zippers. And I had a problem with the carburetor again, the carburetor that was rebuilt by Jets. And this time I didn't even bother talking to them because they just don't know what they're doing. I had the carburetor done in another place that I've taken carburetors there before, from my Blazer and the other truck and everything, and it worked fine, smooth. So I have to install it. I have it here in the bag, ready to go. And the with the new gaskets. And also I have the blower stopped working for the engine, the extractor, so I went and bought a new one. It's a C-Flow bilge blower, and I'm just gonna leave it here so my buddy can come over and install that. I've been calling him, but he's not answering, so I don't know if something's wrong, if he's really busy. I've been leaving a couple of messages, so don't know what to say. So I also painted the edge of the opening here because it had that rust from the other thing, the hinge. So I just grabbed some of that same paint and painted the edge, and I'm waiting for that to dry so I can install the hatch and then roll down the carpet. So I got to do that also. And then I also have to calibrate the depth finder that is making noise. It has a particular setting that you have to tell it what's your draw or your draft on your boat. If the draft is 2, 3, whatever it is, you punch it in. I saw a video how to do it because I still haven't found the manual. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm going to do that also. So I'm going to be here most of the day. It's 11 o'clock now. I'll be here probably until 3 o'clock, and then I got to go to the hospital and see my mom. She's having a procedure done on her legs, so it's gonna be a busy day. If I get this thing up and running, no problems with the carburetor and everything, I'm going to take somebody out fishing before the end of the season, because I haven't really taken anybody out. I've been busy with some other stuff. All right, so and when I talked about the last time, the knob on the shifter, it came off, and I'm over here trying to drive the boat, and this thing came off, so I have to reglue it. So I brought this 2-part epoxy, and I have my little mixing board. I have to do that also. I might do that now because I can't really do much down here until the paint dries. That's going to take, I don't know, 20 minutes to half an hour. And so yeah, I'll be doing that. All right, I'll see you next on the next one in a little while. All right, later. Whoa, otra vez. No. Bueno, no, ya.
Que arranque para que veas cómo avienta.
No, si ya yo vi, ya está subiendo por el tubo este. Dale otra vez. Whoa. Ya, that's it. Dale, ya está bueno, Okay, so I'm installing the carburetor now. It's real easy. It's only 4 bolts. That's one thing I like about the Chevy 350s. Easy to take it out, and you just got to put all the hoses back on and everything. So let me situate this here and have an idea what's going on. So this bolt is already getting the threading. The gasket, the bottom gasket, I'm going to put this one on top. It's new. The bottom gasket, I think they installed a new one because the one it had, it was only a couple of months, so it didn't really need to change it, I don't think. And the way I do it is I tighten, I snug them first by hand like this, and then I use the wrench to tighten it up. Okay, let me put this accelerator there. So half a turn, and go across. Half a turn. It's more like a quarter turn. Okay. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. That way you know that you're putting the right amount of torque on all of them, and you're not over tightening or under. Quarter. This is mostly by feel. Okay, that's tight. I think somebody's pulling out. I think it's a Chris Craft that I like. I like the exterior, I just don't like the interior. Okay, that's tight. That's tight. 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 All right. So that's it for that. Good vibrations. They just bought that boat from the previous owner, and they got a, I don't know what they pay, but they got a good boat. Definitely got a good boat. All right, so now let me install the fuel line. Well, I gotta get a screwdriver. Fuel line. Oh, gotta do that. Good screwdriver. Put the bleeder here. And what this carburetor was doing, I'm going to show you on another video. It was spewing gas from here, bubbling from this tube. Everything was wrong, and it turned out to be that the float wasn't adjusted properly. It was too high, and it was overflowing and flooding the carburetor. You know, I found out that place, Jets, they had a guy there only a few months, and I don't think he knows what he's doing. I'm not even gonna tell him, because I wasn't in a good mood. I was gonna really go off on them, but I said, you know what, the hell with it. They pay good money for this. I should get my money's worth, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. Okay, put this away. I like to keep my tools organized so nothing gets lost. All right, let me get the little adapter there. doing this alone is like every time you need something, you gotta get up and go get it. When I have my friend here, my wife, she can help me, hand me stuff. And I don't use a screwdriver. I have these, and all the fittings, all the clamps are the same size. It's a lot easier to work with. Okay, I'm gonna flip it and put it on the outside, then shove it in there. The filter is also new. And the carburetor guy told me not to connect the choke. It's not needed on this type of marine engine. It's needed. It's not needed on this carburetor. There's a carburetor that has a little stop here, and when the choke warms up, it'll lift it, and then the flap could open. But in this one, it doesn't have that, so I don't need the connection for that. Everything is tight, and as you can see that gold on the bottom there? That is fuel. See that? All that is fuel that it's spilled over. And you know what happens when you have fuel spilling over a hot engine? It blows up. So I said, enough with these people. I'm not going to deal with them. Okay, I'm going to go up and crank the engine. Let me double check everything. Everything is connected. Linkage. This is connected. I need to put a little C-clamp here. And then the fuel is connected. The overflow, or the spill hose, whatever they call it. And this is all connected except the choke, and the choke is not needed. So I'm going to leave that alone. This is tight. Everything is tight. All we need now is to fill this up with fuel, pump it, and try to crank it and see what happens. All right, let me go up. If you're retired and you're sitting at home watching TV all the time, getting older, losing energy, losing strength because you're laying down all the time and you got nothing to do, like someone I know that all he does is drink and watch TV, the best thing you can do is get a boat, because the boat's gonna keep you busy, man. You're gonna be working on it and working on it. It's a labor of love. Oh, let me get the keys. Get a boat. Since I don't have the blower connected, I'm gonna leave the hatch open. Man, it's hot. Turn this on. Open up. Oh, another thing. It turned out that the last guy that did the zippers here, he didn't install a circular zipper. He installed a straight zipper. No wonder they were getting stuck all the time. So this guy that he's doing my canvas, he knows his stuff. He told me right away, so you got the wrong zippers. Dude, it's helping so easy. It's incredible. Some people started a business and they don't really know the business. Well, they're just cutting corners and do whatever, you know. All right. That's the depth finder's making a racket. All right, let's see. Oh, that fuel came right up to the filter. Bingo. It's almost going. Little gas. See how easy it turned on? And the carburetor is looking good. No spilling over. Let me go check it a little closer in case it's spilling from the bottom. That's a smooth running carburetor. Smooth. No drips. Nothing. I'm gonna let it warm up and then I put the filter back on. See, when you deal with a professional, that guy's been doing carburetors for 30 years. He took it apart in front of me and he started pulling all kinds of stuff I didn't even know the carburetor had. Pull shit from the center, little rod and things. And he says, pick it up in 3 hours. Bingo. Painted it and everything for me. He did a great job. I'm gonna call him and congratulate him. It started like that. And that's what you get when you're dealing with a professional. When you're dealing with somebody that lives on reputation only. Well, when you're dealing with somebody that hires somebody that doesn't know what he's doing, then he's having a problem. Yeah. I'm going to retighten, make sure everything's tight. You know what? I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. I have to run it. Take it out and step on it. So far, it's doing good. It's doing good. Look at the crop on the gas. That's the little shit that ethanol. It turns into a little crap. I hate that ethanol in the food. It's just shit. Man, this engine always gave me a problem to start. I had to pump it and pump it and pump it. Crank it and crank it. And it would poof. I said, okay, let it sit there for 5 minutes. All right, then we try it again, and it would start, you know. And this thing just, I pumped it a couple of times, cranked it, the pump filled up the filter, went to the car, got in there, boom, started. You know? I'm sorry, Jet, but you're not getting a good review from me. Nope. Not this time. Good. Need to repaint the damn thing again. Gotta buy another can of paint. Because the fuel heats up the paint and starts peeling it, then you start getting rust. Alright, so that's done. should put that cover, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it warms up, and you know. We even thought that the engine had a, let me see, how do you say it? We call it desvielando, meaning it's going off the cam. The wheel bearings are going bad. They're going off on the cam. And we thought because of the noise it was making, it sounds smooth. No problem with no trouble with the engine. Nothing wrong with the engine. Freaking carburetor. So jets, I wouldn't recommend them. Sorry. You know, marine carburetors are expensive as it is, and you expect everything to be running. Can you imagine if I take somebody fishing? I have a friend that be wanting to go, and then a couple of guys from high school that I just bump into them, and they said, "Oh, you got a boat? You know, let's go fishing." And I say, "Yeah, I go fishing." Imagine if I take a group of friends, this thing catches on fire. Because of the lousy job they did on the carb, and the boat would probably blow up because of the gas tank is right next to the engine. No, man. So that's it. Jets, carburetor, and Huntington Beach, I think it is. I'm done with them. Let me put it that way. I'm done with them. And I'm going to show you the carb, what it was doing. All right. Whoa. Otra vez.
Te deja que
No. Bueno. No, ya.
Que arranque para que veas cómo avienta.
No, si ya yo vi, ya está subiendo por el tubo este. Dale otra vez. Whoa. Yeah, that's it. Dale, ya está bueno, Okay, while the engine is running, I'm going to put the hatch, because this thing. Okay, the battery is dying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the charger, go have lunch, and come back, finish it. But it's looking a lot better. And then I got the carpet rolled up in there, put it back down, and we're good to go. I already put the epoxy on the knob up there. It sets in 15 minutes. That's done. Carburetor's good so far. I like to really check it before going out with anybody. You never know. All right, let me see. This is the charger. Okay, so it's charging. Little light right there. It's almost 1 o'clock. Time to eat. Because I only had a coffee and a little bar. And I had a little muffin with an egg, but that's not really, well, that's, yeah, you can call that breakfast. It's hot. So another thing I need to do is connect that blower. I need the blower connected. And I don't know if I should try it. Gotta get on the hole, and I rigged up this thing so it goes, but I don't think it's going to be needed on the other one. So I kept it just in case I need to reuse it on the new one. The new one's got a bracket, and different deal. All right, so lunchtime later. Okay, so came back from lunch and installed all the screws on the new hinge. It opens fine. There's a few spots of paint under there, but I don't care. It closes fine. Now for the carpet. Okay, there it is with the carpet. I got this plastic protector over it, and I should take it out and wash it and clean it, but I don't have time. I gotta go see my mom. She's at the hospital right now getting just got the surgery done, and they're gonna let people visit at 6, so I gotta be out of here. But I got this done, got the carburetor done, the engine is running, fixed the door and the hatch there and everything, put it down, glue the knob on the shifting, and the only thing left is the blower. And that's gonna be done by this guy. If he doesn't show up, I'm gonna have to do it. And let's see what else. Oh, I gotta clean I'm gonna use soap and water for the plastic, and then I'll give it the glass cleaner to give it a nice finish. But man, it's hot in here, even though I open up everything. Got the fan going. All right, see you on the next one. Later.